Testing out castor oil, sea buckthorn oil and aloe vera gel for a facial, I noticed an effect on my hands. I began leaving it on my hands, which was a tad messy. When adding a silicone mask to hold the moisture during the facial, I remembered I had some vinyl gloves. I tried wearing them along with the mask for 20 minutes. As a Feldenkrais practitioner of somatic education that has a focus on movement patterns, I recognize there is a significant benefit in this little hack that goes beyond reverse aging effects. I had read castor oil was a great home remedy for reducing inflammation and for pain. I have had students who have had splints made for them to encase their lower arms and fingers to stop movement in the joints to try and eliminate pain. As a movement specialist that uses micro movements in the joints to increase flexibility and range of motion to reduce pain, there has had to be a period of training the student to soften the stiffness and reduce the inflammation from the lack of movement. With this vinyl glove and castor oil hack, the depth of softening and felt experience of it is amazing. The reason this is significant is that when the tissue is softer, there is more functional movement, more range of motion, and less pain. The softening influence also stimulates less effort. The chronic or acute inflammation creates effort in one's pattern of movement that generally becomes habitual. The stiffness in the effort and reduced function creates patterns of movement that reduce whole movement that connect full function from fingers to wrist, elbow and beyond. In this video, the focus is on the fingers, wrist and lower arm. This body function is being pummeled by the use of cell phones, iPads, laptops and computers. Anyone with pain issues in this area could take 20 minutes out of their day and try this. As you can see, I did it right at my computer. Hint hint. The student who used a splint had been a violinist. They had also been treated roughly by their parents in the need to get them into training at a young age. There was no soft touch or kindness. Growing up in a drill sergeant type environment, they did not know what a soft touch was. They could not mimic it. The effects of this hack makes it even more influential in the balance of creating new habits. One needs to feel the softness of the soft tissue in order to feel the strength of the skeleton. Core strength and the felt sense of gravity comes from the skeleton. With inflammation, there is a diminished capacity to feel it. For example, if you observe a good pianist, their finger joints are held in a way that the digits are bent to get the maximum connection between the key and the fingertip. If there is a good connection between the bones in the fingers and the key, the sound is alive and transportive, while without this connection the sound is flat and dull. Ask a parent with kids and lessons the difference. As an empathy coach with a focus on behavior resulting from communication styles and cultural conditioning, I observe that children who have been treated roughly with no soft touch either collapse in on themselves or become tough with an outer exterior. Both these characteristics impede the balance in movement behavior. Read more at Inside Awareness or follow to learn more.